that. Maybe do it later.
All right. Well, we are
Might not work.
streaming. Change the episode title to "Can't Teach an Old Dog New Tricks." No.
What?
Who knows? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's a saying for a reason.
Hey, we may or may not find out tonight. We'll see. But yeah, hi Emily and
Hello.
I'm telling them, this campaign has been set up in such a way that if any of you die irretrievably, then like the villain wins and the game ends.
That's so funny.
Just so you know.
And I've already ruined it. Oops.
I do have a contingency backup game that I'll run if that happens. But just so you know, if anybody dies and is irretrievably lost, we will then be making characters for a new campaign with a new premise.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You had too much faith
kind of
in
the way
us.
this one.
Too much.
Yeah. So let's see. We've had recaps by Sass and Simito, I think.
Yes.
So Jenny and Ilya, roll for recap. All right, Jenny, give us a recap, please.
All right. It is a sad day. We've only been conscious for like a day, maybe 2 days, something like that. But our dear friend has been taken from us too soon. He was already dead, but he was conscious. And we were going to try and teach him magic, or at least some of the others were going to try and teach him magic so that he could make his own mage hand to hold his skull up. Yeah. But instead, he while he was trying to defend us, it was let slip that he couldn't actually talk to the princess, and he was deemed not useful and was lost, along with all of our things as we ran away. A moment of silence for Ryan. I think that sums it up.
I guess so, yep. So, we return with you guys are here. It is, if I recall times-wise, you'd been traveling in. You got knocked unconscious. It is early afternoon. We are in the woods outside of the besieged Beaver Pond camp, where you guys were briefly held by the siegers and then ran away without your stuff. Oh, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
You do still have your armor, any armor that you had equipped, but you have no weapons or equipment, including spell books.
Guys,
never had armor to begin with.
They still have our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't be useful after today.
To be fair, we don't know where our stuff is. Yes.
Look,
Should we spy on them? Try and figure out where our stuff is?
we can maybe. I'm only really now remembering that their magic is like the same color as people we apparently used to fight.
No, yeah, I think they're definitely on the bad guy side.
Question. So when we were tied up. We were in the white tent, right?
The big white tent in the bottom right.
Yeah,
and we couldn't see any of our stuff in that white tent.
correct. That tent was empty except for you guys.
Okay. Well, if we were to make guesses as to where our stuff might be, I think these other tents that are small might be like personal tents, and I think that perhaps the other big tent might be more storage or where they keep things, maybe our effects.
So, are we gonna try and get our stuff back and then like sneakily kill people, or are we gonna try and sneak around the woods and maybe check the tents individually and then sneak out? And are any of us sneaky?
I'm kind of sneaky, I think.
I think we try to avoid detection and run rather than fight for now.
I mean, that sounds good to me.
Run where?
Oh, like run away from a fight. Focus on escape rather than
We can focus on escape just like we did, but I feel weirdly like I've been thinking a bit while we've been sitting here. We can maybe try and disrupt their outer rune sigil thing.
Okay.
I don't know if like scuffing it would do anything to break it.
That sounds good to me. I could scuff ground. I feel like I'm really good at moving the ground.
I don't know. I wouldn't know how complicated it is. I've not studied siege magic, and if I did, I don't remember.
DM, could I make an Arcana check to see if I know anything about disrupting siege magic?
I will also try.
Yeah, why are you making a Arcana check for me?
That's a 6 plus 0.
Can I also?
Nice.
Ooh.
That makes sense for a wizard.
Okay. Sumiko, you, even if you know memories, are still able to pull up information about magic and how it works in your mind. And you do realize as you're looking over at this, these sigils, runes on the ground are glowing, and the light itself is not, because of anything that's on the ground. If you smudge the ground underneath where the glowing is, nothing will happen. But you know there has to be some kind of physical source for something. It would be something either really big for how large this is, or multiple sort of batteries at different places. Yeah.
While he's realizing that, I would like to be digging through one of the lines like a dog.
I'm not sure how far away we.
Yeah, have you approached?
Oh
the
no! Wait,
sigil?
are we like in the woods? Hold on, where are we at?
We're in the woods.
Oh, okay, never
If you
mind.
have
I'm
that
just like
sigil,
I'm
you're gonna
practicing
roll
on the ground. I'm like,
initiative.
yeah, I think I can dig. I can dig through the lines. We can solve all this.
It isn't that the lines aren't the thing. The lines are being generated either by one big charged thing or multiple smaller charged things. My best guess for the smaller things would be at points where the lines cross. If it were a larger thing, I would say it would be in the middle, but the thing is, the middle is currently protected by the princess's ward, so it can't be in the middle. So maybe at some extreme end? I don't know. So probably...
Could it potentially be, if you like the purple tent, with the purple tent, because it's a purple color, would they put magic things in there? Purple seems like a magic color to me.
Purple is a magic color.
It's like arcane.
I didn't really get a good look at, like, we kind of saw the camp as we were coming down to it, but I didn't really get a good look at the entire thing. I was still, I guess, coming to the realization that we were being ambushed slowly. If we had got more information from what's her, I forget her name already, Exploded Headface, then maybe we could figured some stuff out, but my best guess is we could either try and find out where they might have taken our stuff, and they might not expect us to return so quickly. I don't know. I don't know what they expect us to because we're the heroes of legend, or what they...
We did tell them about how bad we were at stuff. Although then we did explode that head, but then there were a lot of
You
them.
said we. It wasn't a we thing, it was a me thing.
Yes.
Well, I was just speaking as the group. I know it was you. I was not trying to claim ownership over it. I was just, it sounded better to say we did this and then we did that instead of saying...
I also did yell about lying about being weak.
Oh, well...
And then we ran away. Without our best friend in the world. Our only ally in this world.
I look real confused. I'm like, wait, who?
Ryan.
Ryan's dead? More dead?
Is he dead?
I just had a flashback to the Muppet Treasure Island. Like, Dead Tom's always been dead. That's why he's called Dead Tom.
Yes.
Seth. Oh, just a mo. Not right now. Seth, you can cast some nature magic, right?
Yeah.
Could you conjure... I don't know what sort of spells or abilities you have, but could you conjure some animals that can scout and like maybe try and sniff around the tents to see if anything smells like us?
I mean, yeah, I could definitely do that.
So that could tell us where our stuff is.
Well, here's the thing. Animals aren't as smart as people like to think they are. And you know what? You're magic-y, and you know stuff about the magic circle. Would it prevent me from being the animal going around smelling things?
You would want to be a small animal, but
I can be a small
I
animal.
think from what I can ascertain, that sigil is focused inward rather than outward. It's working to suppress or contain something, the camp inside.
Now, we also have a small problem with animals. If I were to summon animals, not all animals are good at sniffing things. And not all would, not stand out. Right? Technically, DM, the environment we're in, would a badger, stick out, for instance?
Make a nature check.
Isn't it a swamp-ish right here?
That's why I'm trying to figure it out.
Are there any beavers here? Isn't this like Beaver Pond Camp or something like that? Or did I mix up my bee?
Incredible point. Yes, this is Beaver Pond Camp, and this isn't actually Beaver Pond.
How the hell am I a druid with 0 to nature?
That's pretty funny. Yeah, that bridge is constructed near a beaver dam. I didn't put that on the map because I ran out of time for that kind of finite detail. But
I would like to help Seth with his nature
You
check.
said a nature check, right? You're gonna help. You're gonna give me the help action.
Yes, I'm giving you the help
action. Does that
action.
give me advantage?
It does.
Oh, because I rolled a nat 1. Hold on. Let me roll again.
incredible.
Oh, that was an 18 plus 0 for 18.
Incredible. Remember,
I was sitting here in shame.
Each of you has in the bank an advantage roll you can use at some point for whatever you want. Because we're exclusive. I took pity on you and allowed that. So, but that one is not that's from the help action. So what did you got, an 18?
Yeah, natural 18.
18. Okay. Yeah, so a badger, a beaver, those kinds of things. It is a little rougher of terrain than you would normally want to do a beaver or badger thing, but you get the feeling that that is sort of an effect of the arcane war being waged and all of the undeath and things going on, but that this place is supposed to be a much more a woodland where you would typically expect badgers and beavers and squirrels and songbirds and all of that. This is where they should be living.
Are there
Some of them
any
survive.
around? Like, is it weirdly barren of them, or is it just that, like, we're in the, like, by the camp, we're not seeing them, or...
No, there are some. It's a little more, like, the terrain is a little less friendly to them than you would expect, and the ones you
Gotcha.
see are a little, like, scrawnier, a little more, like, rough around the edges.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You can just tell that the situation's not ideal for any creature right now.
So essentially, I could go in as like a badger, for instance, and sniff around and use my badger senses to sniffy sniff sniff.
Is that's a little more low key than us trying to sneak in,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can maybe get our stuff back. Because otherwise we're running in kind of blind. I can maybe... I can try and see from here and see if I see any nodes. But I'm not sure if I would be able to. Shall we go with that plan?
Sounds like a good plan. And if he needs backup, I could always strip down and walk on all fours.
DM, just to verify, so this is the same days, but it's also been since we woke up and stuff.
Yes, you did not get a rest when you were unconscious for that spell.
Just
But you
making
are-
sure.
Yes. It is the early afternoon of that same day.
Okay. All right, so I can do this exactly twice right now. I feel like I can do it once and then another time if I need to, but it's not going to it's I can do this for like an hour, so
Do you feel confident in your spells to follow a scent trail
yeah.
on our items?
I can follow a scent trail on at least one of our items, and I'm gonna look at our hair and gun. No, hold on. Yeah, this is all like weapons, right? That we're trying to find specifically.
Weapons and spellbook.
Yeah, maybe,
And a spellbook. Okay,
right.
so
frankly, the smelliest thing...
Sumiko is the one I'm gonna want the smell of them, because your book's gonna have your smell, I think.
Yeah, but... And I guess you could just try to smell for mildew.
Fair.
Okay, so the
But,
thing is, first...
You want my shoe, I guess?
How far away are we from the camp right now?
Good question. How far away would you guys have gotten before you decided you were safe to hide?
I guess so that we cannot clearly see the camp through the trees. I'm assuming we went pretty much directly east-ish.
How far were they chasing us?
Yeah.
Fair. That
How
is
far were they
very
chasing us, and how
fair.
dense is the forest?
The forest does get pretty dense, and we'll say you guys got about 500 feet into the forest and were able to hide enough that they lost your trail and fell back. So that would be about where you are if you haven't moved closer, about 500 feet away from
So what
the farthest edge.
What I would suggest, I'm assuming like there's a forest, the forest kind of circles around them, and they're in what is more of a cleared space. Okay, so how about we move towards the other side where like that purple tent is, and then I can go in from there after we feel like we're close enough.
Wait, you want to circle around towards the purple tent?
So I'm assuming we're on the east side by like the white tent where that was, like we ran into that part of the forest. So what I'm thinking
wait,
is
east?
Yeah?
I mean,
Yeah, okay. Sorry, my brain flipped around the map. Okay, now I'm staring at the map. Yes. we're
So
up east.
I figure we're east. So what I'm thinking is we hit like like we go northwest, and then southwesty. Like circle around towards the area by the purple tent, and I can start the sniffing over there.
I'm wondering because she. Oh wait, I don't know about the call last night. I can't say that.
What?
I mean, we could have talked about it during
Oh
our-
yeah, no. At this point, I'm gonna be like, listen, guys, I should have killed her last night, but I heard the call and I thought she was just, we are kind of weird, and she was telling someone about us, and I believed her when she said it was her sister, and that's my bad. Technically, the sister thing might not have been alive, so there might be someone at the camp who looks similar to her, but I know to kill them now.
They'll be looking to kill us too. I'm thinking that if her sister's in charge, her sister might be at the other tent. But I don't think we've been out all that long. I don't think that they would have taken our stuff all that far. They wouldn't have had it close, because that's dumb on their part. But I don't think it would be far either.
I mean, I think her sister would be busy planning a funeral.
Also, to be fair, they knocked us unconscious with spells and carried us to that tent. So they could have had someone just carry our stuff away while they did that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I guess we could go kind of to, say, 2 o'clock? What do you think? You're the one with the sniffer.
I mean, yeah, that's fine by me.
So 2 o'clock going to that little tent?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Is that not a personal tent?
Well, we don't know for sure. We're just making guesses.
DM, in our flight out of the place, would I have gotten a chance to look at some of the tents?
Go ahead and just make me a retroactive perception check for that.
Okay, my perception is +5. Okay. 2 + 5. 14.
Okay. What I will say is the tents on this map are all mostly representative of like reference points for us. There were more structures and things going on in that camp than what is shown on the map, because I would have covered up the runes,
Yeah.
So just to be clear, there's not only like 5 tents that are small and then 2 big ones. But yeah, it did seem that there were a variety of types of tents. There were a couple of this large size, one of which you were inside that was empty, which did seem a little odd for how big it was, but was probably to keep you guys outside of some kind of spell range from them or something.
Mm.
And then there were smaller tents there were some that were, you feel like you're pretty familiar with camps of some kind. There were cooking tents, there were personal tents for sleeping, there were officers' tents of a sort for some kind of command positions that were distinct from the others, and people and creatures of a variety. You do remember now seeing a lot of variety in the people of this camp. There were some humans, some elves and genasi and things like that, but also things like goblins and bugbears and other, just a lot of variety of things that you wouldn't normally expect, or you wouldn't have expected to see all together like that.
Got it.
It's inclusivity that speaks evil and fantasy.
Sumapo, I mean, we could go start in that section in those tents over there, but I think that would just be looking through a lot of tents, and I don't know if that would be super worth it. I think maybe the big tents are a better shot, and we know that we can cross out one.
Maybe
we've
more
been-
towards places that look like supplies.
Yeah.
I can't find your book. Maybe I'll find someone else's spell book. Just kidding. I will look for yours specifically.
So maybe, is that what then, 10 o'clock? Is that purple tent?
Yeah.
I think that'd be a better option.
You cannot have a donut right now. 1 second, guys.
Can I have a
What?
donut
No,
right now?
donut!
You guys want to snack now?
Yeah,
Or
I would love a
if you
donut
want-
right now. My wife hasn't had any of those fun things that were supposed to come with pregnancy, like crazy cravings at 2 a.m. that made me go on like ice cream runs.
Mm-hmm.
She's far too sensible. She's like, I want fruit. But at normal times of the day, and I'm just like, damn it.
Okay,
That sounds like Kimmy, though.
I
okay,
know.
I'm off now. Okay, what are you guys going to do here?
I'm gonna go to the purple tent, I guess, first, and then I'll badger it up.
Okay. You're circling around. Are you all going with him? Or are you all staying?
I
put
think-
while he goes?
I think would move to or at least I would move to the woods just outside that tent, so we're close enough by.
I
Perfect.
think, yeah, and I think like watching,
So this is like a
Watching
military
those-
camp, right?
What?
This is a military camp, right?
It just looks somewhat like a military camp.
Did we see cats?
Did you see?
So
Cat.
military camps like this, and like not just, I guess not fantasy sessions, I don't know for sure, but in like medieval times, they would have cats as mousers to keep things out of the food, so it wouldn't be strange for cats to be there per se.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I'm asking if that's like a thing here, because it's just because it's something that happened in history doesn't mean it's necessarily like the same.
Yeah, be some cats around. We'll say.
Okay. 20 feet.
As we're traversing, I know we're gonna be back far, but I'll try and keep an eye out for any nodes.
You can go ahead and make me a perception check for that as you guys go, and then everybody make a stealth check.
Make a stealth check as me. And then when we get
You said
close enough-
everyone?
Yeah, everyone.
Yes, everyone.
Okay, let me.
oh,
Oh no, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I have stuff in that.
Ugh.
18 stealth for me.
15 for me.
let's see.
Okay.
I think I still have, yeah, I'm wearing the armor that gives me a disadvantage unless I take it off.
We'll be further back among the trees because we suck at stealth.
Well, this is us getting through the trees, right? Like, not us when we go up to it. Or when I go up to it.
I'm staying back. I like start to move and I'm just like, you know what? I'll
Oh gosh.
make sure that nobody's coming this way from behind.
That's fair. Jenny, you would at least know, since you have that armor and you are aware of your lack of stealth enough to stay farther back.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. And then we had a 15 and 18, so that's not too bad overall. Unfortunately, Simipo, you're not really able to make out anything arcane in nature from the distance you are keeping without risking being very obvious, considering your
Lack of stealth.
lack of stealth. So, sorry about that. But you guys are able to make it around to the woods west of that big purple tent. And then Seth is gonna badger it up, I believe.
I'm debating. So, we've gotten to our spot.
Okay.
And did you say we had potentially seen cats when we were running around, or that would be something to be
Yes.
expected out here?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Then I'm gonna go cat. Because if there's other cats, I'm a lot less likely to be like noticed in that aspect.
And also, they're less likely to hunt you.
Yeah, that's also the
Incredibly
reason I
good
didn't
idea.
choose rat.
That could
Well, I
have been
meant
really
people
easy.
to hunt you. Like if you were a badger, like ooh, food.
The same with a rat. Like, ooh, food, but also, oh, kill it, keep it away from our food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So cat is there to
Cat has
protect
permission to
food.
do
So
that.
I think cats. Yeah, I'm gonna go cat.
okay.
And I'll just I don't really care what type of cat I am. I'll just be a cat.
Orange.
I am a cat. No, I'm anything but a tabby cat. I'm like a normal, dirtyish street cat looking thing.
Turtle shell or what are the?
I don't know. It's
It's
a
called-
cat, man. It's a cat.
It doesn't matter too much.
And I'm gonna yeah, and I guess I'll start. I'll sniff at everyone in the group. Try and get my wisdom perception sniffy sniffs going, and then I'll go out and start hunting for our stuff.
Perfect. Make an investigation check for me.
And I'll be
Investigation
trying from.
or sniff perception. Investigation is mine. 14.
Okay. And then
Unless it's sniff based, and sniff based things I get an extra +3 on.
yeah, you got a +3 on that.
Then it's 17. I know math.
17. Okay. Yeah, so you are creeping around, checking in this tent, keeping an eye on the camp as you go around and look, and you do spot some places where weapons are stored, some places where it looks like a spell book might be kept. There are some chests for supplies, and you get a whiff of that scent you're chasing. And you also notice, as you are coming in, Nairi's body has been brought over to an area near this tent and laid on the ground inside of a portion of this sigil. And it looks like moss and flowers have started to grow out of her wounds.
Like, as a
Her
druid.
next up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does that feel like the spell that would prevent them from being turned into undead, potentially?
Make an Arcana check. Or a nature check. But I guess you
They're
plus
both the
0 to
same
nature.
for
I
me.
forgot.
Damn, I suck. But that's a 16.
I tried to give you. What was it?
A 16.
A 16. Not only does it look like it'll prevent her from becoming like a reanimated skeleton, this is turning her into something else.
Wait, could you repeat that last part?
Not only is this probably going to prevent her from becoming a reanimated skeleton, like you've seen, this seems to be turning her into something else.
Oh, like a resurrection? Not resurrection, like a
Reincarnate?
reincarnate spell that druids do potentially. Oh, I don't like that.
In fact, make me a perception check.
Oh no! Oh, that's a 18 plus. Oh, it's a 23.
Oh, excellent. As you've noticed that, and you kind of look around at some of the other people here, there are other people here who seem to be partially made of moss and flowers and vines that
Chronicler, no!
move a little differently than you would expect. Like this isn't their normal state of being, and some who don't look to have any injuries, but have vines or thorns growing over their arms, or some of them who have just vines wrapping around their face like a gag.
Like a gag?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's for.
But it seems
These are all like other bodies laid out.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Those are people that are walking around.
these are people walking around.
The only one currently not like up and doing anything is Nairi.
Okay, and she's in the tent or just outside of the tent in the sigil?
Yeah, she's not inside that tent, but she is nearby in a cross section of the sigil that is glowing a little brighter than the other places.
Was there anyone in that tent?
There are a couple of guards inside the tent, keeping an eye on inventory, going over some checklists.
How many?
2.
2, and this seems like the place where this seems like, yeah, that smells like that chest has our stuff locked in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go out and around the tent. Just see how many people are in the area, and if it seems like it'd be viable for us to just sneak in through one side of the tent.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, as for scale as well, the tent isn't like crossing over the edge of the sigil like it is in the map. It is inside of this camp area, so it's not butted right up against the trees there.
Okay.
But most of the activity in this area seems to be focused on the siege part of this. Focused on that inner circle. There are guards, especially since you guys are known to have escaped. There are patrols who are looking out and checking, looking into the woods, looking out for intruders that are coming by every few minutes.
Gotcha. How long has it been since I came into the camp as a cat?
20 to 30 minutes?
Okay. And how long did it take me to get into the camp from the woods as a cat?
Like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, so that means I'd have like... Okay, I will spend another 15 minutes before going back to the group. Just
okay.
Seeing, I guess, like, seeing if I can, like, notice patterns with the guards, like, if I can figure out, like, when they'd be coming around and when it would be a time for us to kind of sneak in and maybe get into that tent.
Okay. Sure thing. Go ahead and just make an investigation check for that specifically.
You guys sent the wrong frickin' person. I get distracted by a mouse I see in the ground, and my cat brain takes over. I catch the mouse, but I don't see anything about guards. And then I remember I need to run, and I run into the woods because I got a nat 1 on my investigation.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, on a nat 1, you're not noticing anything other than
Guys,
how many other cats? The other cats seem to know you don't belong, and they're getting antsy.
I have a mouse in my mouth. I like a cat runs at you from the woods, and then I turn into a person, and there's just a mouse in my mouth, and I go. Ugh. So, you didn't see that.
You gonna waste that?
You can have it. That I feel dirty. Anyways, I don't know why I did that. I think I was trying to blend in, but it was just so distracting. Anyways, I found our stuff potentially. Also, I think they're doing bad things with the bodies. There's a lot of mushroomy, weird resurrected-y but not resurrected-y, dead but not dead people in there, and they've got Nairi's body on like it's on connecting to the sigil thing. I think the weird greenish color of things is like bad mojo. That didn't make any sense. They're making mushroom people. That feels bad. Very bad. Also, our stuff's locked in a box and there's 2 guards in that tent. Also, there's patrols. I wasn't able to time the patrols. I got distracted.
Do you know how those guards were armed?
With weapons.
I punch you a million times and explode your head.
I don't understand your question.
Well, like, my weapons aren't super important. I would like a rapier, but it doesn't have to be my rapier that I came out with.
They had weapons.
Right. I'm like, my opinion, and then if anybody feels differently, I feel like Sumipo seems to have a spell book that doesn't seem to be replaceable, but anything that I had is replaceable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are all in agreement then. We only need Sumipo's.
Yeah, if
spell
we
book.
can. It looked like there was other things in there as well, so we could just like get stuff. Fun fact. If we can get the chest open in there after killing the guards in there, we can throw a bunch of stuff in it. I can pick it up, turn it into an animal, and then we can all run back away, and it'll become part of me temporarily, and then we can go through it later if we need. I didn't get time to really look through there. If there was like tents and stuff in there too, we should probably grab those. Like unpacked or packed up ones or something.
If we have time. Or I mean, if we don't have time, I mean, we need to grab it really quickly. Then yeah.
Well, you said you can. Well, I guess you've probably already. If you can change, but you can only change one more time.
I could change one more time only today.
Okay, because I was like, if you could go in as a cat, we cause a distraction, and then you do uncat and then recat, but obviously that won't work.
What kind of distraction would be a good one?
Attacking any nodes that we find.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, like, technically, I can like write words in the sky on the opposite side of camp as long as I can see the sky over there, and I don't know, say something rude to them. But that could also be a good thing we could figure out.
Nairi was the first of many. Flee for your lives.
Nairi was the first of many. Flee for your lives. That's actually the exact amount of words I could write.
But from what you were saying, though, they didn't seem that concerned about it.
That's true.
No,
It seems like she's gonna come back like the rest of them. I mean, technically, I can also summon two. You know how I did that thing where I summoned those squirrels earlier? I could summon two face spirits just like that, and we could do it again. But like, this time I could do like giant fire beetles and have them go light things on fire. Or they can't do that really. They're just bright lights. But we could summon two hyenas or something, and they could go.
We could summon two foxes, tie their tails together, and put a torch between, and have it run between the tents.
Oh my gosh, that sounds cruel. But yes, we could do that.
That's the Genghis Khan method.
Yes, one or two face spirits. Yep. Okay. Wow. Okay. Hold on. I got a list of CR0 beasts. Yeah, we could do this.
We might want to do that at like, I don't know, right angles to where we're trying to get to, though.
You're the science man. You tell me where to put the baboon, and I'll do a baboon and a hyena.
You're gonna tie their tails together?
No.
Oh, okay.
But they both have pack tactics, so I don't know. We just make them run and climb. We do two baboons because they can be in the trees and throw poo and stuff.
Wait, we aren't.
Aren't those?
How?
What are these for?
Distractions.
Okay.
I won't tell him.
Would that be enough to distract the whole camp?
I don't know.
Also, are baboons like native to here? I don't feel like they are, and I feel like they might just go, "Hey, those aren't native to here, so obviously there must be a spellcaster around."
I'll summon two badgers.
That's why I said to do it at right angles. Just a moment. I need to go give a bedtime hug.
But badgers are native, and they wouldn't be a distraction.
Wait,
you want the distraction, right?
Two very healthy bucks running through the camp.
For food.
Oh, for food. Maybe we're going about this the wrong way. Maybe they don't need to be chaos. Maybe they just have to be so tempting that they go for them.
What? Okay,
But how do we know? So we're trying to keep most of the camp occupied so that we can take out two guards.
I didn't, but he probably heard you because you told me not to tell him when you were right next to the phone microphone. So he knew.
Seth, how far in is that tent?
It's directions.
It was what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes.
As a cat. DM, how far is the tent from the woods?
How far is the tent from you guys now?
From the wood line.
Oh, from the wood line? Like 30 feet, we'll say.
Oh, okay.
It's not too crazy far out of the way. It's got part of the, their patrol goes outside of the tent and things. But the inner
Okay.
circle there is reserved for sieging.
So the buck idea I think does sound good, but I would want those summoned further away from the tent so that we don't, summon them and have them run for the wood line. They get caught 20 feet in, and then we run in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I can summon them at a range of 60 feet. So if we can summon them like 60 feet south of us and have them run at an angle towards the water and just have them run, is what I'll tell them. They'll just have them run.
Run. Run, Forest.
Well, I am not planning to go in close. I am planning to stay like 100 feet away from the tent, and I can cover you.
Well, can you cover us if you don't have your book?
Yes, I can. The spell I'm thinking to use to cover you is a cantrip, so I can blast this a lot.
Okay.
And I will also stay back since I don't want to be part of the distraction. But in case anybody comes, I will make sure that Sumipo is protected as well.
Are Ilya and I the only ones equipped to do bare hand murder?
Yes.
Look at
Well-
my already bloody fists. Yes.
I don't know about Jenny, but no. I can't punch.
Okay. We will
I
sneak
can do
into the
1
tent
damage.
and break people. I think we can do this. I hope we can. Otherwise, the
Let's quick
world
save here.
ends. Yeah,
Yes.
F5. We're gonna save scum it, guys. So if we see this fight going wrong, we'll just reload.
Yeah, I'll put
this
in the
quick
chat.
save.
Quick save.
Quick save. If you don't get that joke, that's save scumming is when you save game before big thing,
Mhm.
and when it go wrong,
Oh,
you
yeah.
go back and immediately
Absolutely,
try
yep.
different decisions.
I've done
All right.
it before, don't worry.
Okay, guys, it's saved.
All right.
We're good. Let's.
Cool.
All right, I guess let's go for it. I guess.
All right.
Okay, so
am.
just you'll have to
I'll
tell
let
me
them
when you're executing the plan because I didn't follow all of your guys' trains of thought.
It's okay, I didn't either.
So,
Me neither.
if I'm understanding this right, Sumit Po and Jenny are staying like 100 feet back in the woods.
Okay.
And Ilya and I are gonna sneak up to the line when after we watched a couple patrols go by and we've gotten like a feel for it.
Okay.
And then as we're preparing to like sneak into the tent, I'll summon like 2 bucks. Healthy-ish looking bucks, healthier than what they'd probably seen with what we've ascertained, and have them like try and like dart at like an angle through the camp.
To the water line.
Yeah, like towards the water line, perhaps. And
Okay.
let that be a thing. Just their whole thing is they're just meant to run away from people.
Because if these people were scrounging for rabbits and having a hard time, they're gonna want healthy food.
Yeah, so. And then we'll just, we'll sneak in the tent and I guess try and murder these 2 guards.
Can you make
Actually,
it a
hold
doe and a buck?
hold on. How equipped, were these like physical guards or were these like magic guys like came and slept us?
Excellent question. Make an insight check.
And question for you two going in: what's your AC?
Oh, no.
My AC is 16.
Mine is 15.
Okay.
Oh, I think I might have a spell, but I don't remember how long.
And you said
Oh,
insight
last-
check earlier, correct?
Yes, I did.
So that's a 17.
They were equipped with weapons, but they look to be also to be spellcasters of some kind to be able to do some spell work.
Oh no. Do I feel like just two of us could take them? Oh no. Gosh dang it, guys.
With
Do you?
cantrip support from the back.
Wait, were the guards inside the tent?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, there were two
inside the
inside.
tent.
Okay, so if they were outside the front of the tent, I would say slit the back and head in.
No, but they are like in the tent.
Well, I
Mhm.
mean, that's not horrible because then we'll be shielded from sight and taking those two.
Yeah, but we'd have to take
I mean-
them both instantaneously to get them quiet. Like,
Well, let's have Jenny come in just as an extra person, an extra body.
I am not stealthy,
That's true.
so
What I can do something for that actually. So what does your armor do for you right now?
But sorry, I had to switch things because it doesn't switch from one program to the other because it wouldn't let me get the That's not it. Okay, where? Da. So chainmail gets me to armor class 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because what I could do,
Mm-hmm.
I could cast Mage Armor on you.
Is that not a self spell?
It is not.
Oh,
It's range of touch.
gotcha.
Then your AC will be 13 plus your Dex mod.
Thing about that is
Negative Dex.
0 dex.
Okay. What's your natural Dex then?
My dex is 10. I have no my modifier is 0.
So your natural AC is 10?
Yeah. Or yeah.
So I can get you up to a 13.
Okay. Works for me.
Okay. Do you think that would help if you were to go in?
Good. Yeah, lose the disadvantage on stealth. Yeah. My stealth is also plus 0, so I just have to get lucky with the dice.
Okay.
But at least it wouldn't be a disadvantage.
Okay. DM question.
Mm-hmm.
All this planning, maybe not the circumnavigation, but does this count as a short rest?
Yeah, you guys can have a short rest here in the woods.
Okay. I'll use that to use Arcane Recovery and get one spell slot back.
Nice.
Okay. And then I'll use that spell slot to cast Mage Armor.
How long does that last?
8 hours. You're good.
oh, nice.
Okay, awesome.
So now your Dex is 13. Your AC is 13.
Yeah. If only you could do my dex too, then I'd have better stealth.
Sorry, I can't do buffs. Can't even protect anyone other than give or take Mage Armor. I can't really protect anyone other than myself yet.
Yeah. All right.
But then I guess I'll station myself 100 feet away from the tent, as well as be looking for any nodes, if there are any out here.
Okay. So,
Okay. And I can cast heroism on someone, but its concentration lasts up to a minute.
And what does it do?
The creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. So, +4 temporary HP at the start of each.
Okay.
I think if I'm looking at spell, hang on, I gotta make sure that I'm looking at the right thing. Railcaster. Everything's set up so differently.
So while you look that up, what I'm thinking is, you, Ilya, are gonna go in and murder one of them as fast as possible. The other
Yep.
one, I'm gonna try and cast Hold Person on, because that paralyzes them if they fail, and paralysis means they can't speak. And that's concentration for up to a minute, and then, we try and take it from there. So if we can kill them quick, that's our hope.
All right. If I need to cast heroism on someone, who is the better option? Like, who would benefit more?
So it gives temp hit points and
4 temp HP at the start of each of your turn.
And what else is?
And immune to being frightened.
I mean, I guess if Ilya's going to be the one in the fray immediately, then Ilya.
Okay. All right. How many HP do you each have, by the way?
I have 27.
I have. Let me scroll all the way up. 30.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Then I will plan to do that. Now let me look at. I already checked and it doesn't. Yeah, it's just it's verbal and somatic. So.
Okay.
All right. So
Are
maybe
we good?
I'll. Yeah, I'll get.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll try and like obviously we're waiting, but I will try and cast that as we enter.
Okay.
Like that's what the plan is. We'll see.
Okay, you're going to try and sneak in, kill them before they can raise the alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Are we still summoning deer?
Yeah, I don't know. Do we actually need to do that? That could be like a last ditch kind of, because it's a cantrip.
Yeah, so we've been studying the guard rounds, right? And they're not too far from the wood line. So I mean, other than those patrols, are there people really looking in the direction of that tent? Are there a lot of people around?
Yeah, because you said the main thing was like people were sieging the camp in the middle.
True. The main focus is on that inner circle. The guards seem to. It seems like right now the patrols are a little more frequent because you guys have just escaped. But the default is for people to focus on not letting people out of that camp or getting them to surrender from the camp that they are surrounding. So they're not super concerned for the most part about attacks from the outside. They have had to adjust because you guys escaped and are now out there.
Okay, then maybe not the deer then.
Yeah, let's not do the deer. That might draw attention to us.
Yeah. All right.
If anything, I'll throw deer at them if we have to run.
Here's food.
Suddenly deer. Suddenly deer in your space. Just to double check.
Deer.
Are the patrols? Do they seem to be checking in on the tents at all, or just walking past?
They are walking past. They're walking around the outside edges from what you've seen.
Okay, so they don't seem to be checking in on the people inside. There's no call or anything.
Not the perimeter patrol, but you can't see the door of the tent from the outside of the camp like this.
Gotcha.
So there is a variable there, but the perimeter patrol is not going. They're not leaving the perimeter. They're going around.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay. So we have 3 of you sneaking in?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Everyone who is going to be sneaking in, make a stealth check, and contained in the stealth check will be the timing for sneaking past the patrol.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I make another search or perception check looking for nodes?
Totally.
And
Oh,
you
that'd
said,
be-
Can I use my advantage on this roll?
yeah, I wanted to do that too.
Yes, you can.
This is stealth, right?
Yes. And
I'm
Sumiko,
using my
you can
advantage as
absolutely make
well.
an investigation check.
Yeah,
for
that's
this.
way better. Way
Oh.
better.
You said investigation?
Wait, we're doing investigation? I thought this was my stealth.
Not you, not you.
Oh.
Only Sumiko is doing investigation.
Okay, thank goodness. I was like, no. No, I need it. It went from a 6 to an
Okay.
18. I needed it. I needed it.
It is good thing you guys use those. That has saved your bacon right now. You guys are able to time it perfectly, so you slip right between those patrols and manage to sneak into the tent without being noticed. Now,
Okay.
As we slip through, I am quiet. Well, I don't. I'm like trying to. I'm trying to think if it's better to say it as we're about to go in, like to cast the spell, or if that has the potential to alert them and that we're going to be going in anyways. I don't know.
Yeah,
you
I
are
don't
going
think-
to be entering initiative in part for part of that will be their perception to see if they notice you on their turns, kind of thing. If you're still
Okay.
being stealthy when you're in there, but once you're in there, we're starting initiative.
Okay. I was going to. Okay, then I am casting it right outside the door.
And on going in, I'm just gonna run immediately. Like, just enter and then just attack someone right off the bat.
Well, you have to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Roll.
No
yeah.
surprise round for us.
1d20 plus.
That's an 18 on initiative.
Well, they still might be surprised depending on how the initiative lines up.
Oh no.
It's a good thing I got that done before initiative started.
Oh my! Was that your initiative?
That's my initiative. I don't have a modifier. Well, right? Or do I have a modifier? No, initiative is +0 because
Plus it's dex based.
Yep.
Yeehaw, everybody! Here we go. Hey, where's my-
at
I
least
put
have
all my
plus
points into charisma and wisdom and constitution. And
Love that.
then my level 20 character was relying on a belt of
Oh no.
storm giant strength or whatever it was.
Oh no.
Cool. So we have one second here while I get the initiative written down.
They have a -1 to dex, and they both rolled 1s, so they are both at 0s.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm the last one in though. Like, well,
Okay, so for initiative, we had Jenny has a 1.
mm-hmm.
Seth has
It looks like he's an
an
18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a second 18 then?
Yeah, because I rolled the first
Cool.
18 and then I got a second 18. Different modifiers
Awesome.
on both.
With
I had a 9. I have a good bonus. It's just I rolled really bad, but not as bad as Jenny.
I'm so glad you guys
Yeah.
said the thing about using your advantages because I had forgotten about it and I would have gotten a very bad roll for the stealth.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
I
got
would
the
rather
info.
have a low initiative roll than
Got a low stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the stove.
It was really bad. We would have been. I would have tripped
Mhm.
through the tent into the guards. That's how bad it was.
Now, part of the remember in this encounter that you are both trying to dispatch of the guards and maintain health for the rest of the camp because there will be a patrol going outside here very quickly into this combat because of how close they were and you guys slipped right between them. But a patrol is approaching, so depending on how loud this gets, you might end up with company. So just keep that in mind.
Gotcha.
Well, The company might get shot in the head. That's all I can try and help with.
Just letting y'all know what is up here. One second while I get and pull up. Oh yeah. Bless you. Won't use.
I am okay. So I am that size of that bunny.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so first up is Seth.
Sorry, you cut off.
Seth.
Is that me? Okay, I was
It's-
just
yeah,
trying
it's
to make
you.
sure. I cast hold person on whatever one is not the one that
It's not the what?
whatever
Cut out.
one. Yeah, the furthest one away. I guess that way, you know, Ilya could kill the other one, and they have to make a save. And the DC is a. They must succeed on a Wisdom save, and my DC is a 13. Please, please, please make them fail, please. Thank you, please. Please,
Let me roll it.
please.
What is the DC?
13.
13.
With
Wisdom.
7 down for probably a failure. Well, let me just double check this sheet.
No, you could just say they're failure. I'll take it.
The fact that she has to check when it's a 7 on the die is crazy.
Look, man, I'm not as familiar with every character sheet as you guys are with yours.
That's fair.
I'm not that
Because
familiar with mine.
What I mean is that the fact that they could have such a high wisdom save is crazy.
Depending on who I put you up against. No, you're good. They failed. That one failed. This is.
And you'll know which one failed because it just immediately looks like a big hand, like an invisible hand, is like squeezing them. Just like, "Ah." They're paralyzed.
So the two guards that are in here currently, one of them is a little goblin guy, and one of them is a dryad. She's a woman who looks like she's made of leaves. So which one did you get?
Whichever one was the further one, I believe. So it would depend on you.
Probably the dryad then. She's stuck.
Yes, I immediately go for my fellow planty person.
Fair enough. Alrighty. And congratulations. Is that your whole turn?
I mean, yeah, that's my action
checking.
to cast the spell, and we moved.
Okay.
We're in the tent, so
You're inside the tent.
yeah. So, I
Okay.
guess depending on how much room there is, I don't want to move into like combat range of the goblin. I guess. So
Because you need to maintain concentration, probably.
yeah, I have to maintain concentration. So I will just. I won't be in the way, but I'll be there to the side.
Okay, you move to the side, away from little goblin guy. Sounds good. And Ilya, you managed by a hair to beat the guards in initiative.
It's because I am a hare.
It was
All
a
right.
pun.
Perfect. 1d20.
So it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna beat this goblin to death. Does a
Let's
23
see
hit?
Does a 23 hit? Yeah.
Okay, great. Roll.
What would you do if she said no?
I would have been very upset. Okay, 7 damage on the first hit. And then I'll attack. I'll use Flurry of Blows just because I need to kill this guy as quickly as I can. Does it 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. 6 more damage on that goblin.
Okay.
Is he still up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
She says it like,
That's
oh no.
You think they have level 1 guards in here?
Yes.
You said he was a little goblin boy.
That's it.
Yeah, with level.
He's just a little jacked goblin.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
He doesn't have a very high AC, but he's got hit points.
Another 6 damage.
Okay.
So for a grand total of 19 damage to him.
Yep, he's still up. He's bloodied.
Dang. Okay. So that's my action and bonus action. I'm not going to move, so I'm just going to stand in front of him.
Cool beans. And next up, it is his turn. Beep. And he's not happy to be being punched. So he is going to attack you with his scimitar. Let's see here. Look, does 11 hit you?
No, an 11 does not hit me.
11 does not hit you. Cool. He swings at you, but he's like a little bit pain from being punched so much. He's like, intruders!
I go, shh. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
And let's see, does he have a bonus? I'm just yelling with his bonus action. Okay. Cool. And next up is the Dryad. She's being held with held person. On her turn, does she get a save, or... Let me see.
She does. At the end of her turn, she gets a chance to save.
Okay, and if she's able to do anything during her person, what are the conditions?
No, she cannot speak or move.
Okay.
It's paralyzed. I googled it. I wanted to make sure that I could silence this person. I was like, I don't have silence. And I was like, does paralysis do what I think it does? And it does.
Okay. At the end of her turn, she'll make another save. That's a 19 on the die.
Fuck. She saves.
At the end of her turn, though, so you know
At the
that
end of
was her turn. And then we have Jenny.
Cool. Are there any weapons in here? Like, can I try and take one off of someone, or is there anything?
Make a quick perception check. And let me switch out this music for something more exciting.
We're done. Oh, it was... Okay.
This is like about sorry.
That's a 13.
13 perception?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that goblin's holding a sword. He's holding a scimitar. But you'll have to, like, wrestle it from him. You can try if you want.
Gotcha. Do I feel like that would be my turn? I could potentially get the weapon, but I wouldn't be able to use it until next round?
Correct. If you get it from him, you wouldn't be able to use it until next round.
Okay. But also, it would keep him from using it on...
A fair point.
Yeah.
Did it just...
I'm like, do I get a weapon, or do I try to shush, try to just keep them from yelling out?
You just shush them and like, shh.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
I mean, my charisma is my second highest modifier.
You want to shush the goblin?
I was meaning more of a physical shush, like in the GIF I posted.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't in there. I was dealing with Lingbot. Let me go look.
Oh, you're
She
good.
pulls a plunger from her nothing.
You would like to smother the goblin.
That's I'm like, what is the better option? I mean, yeah, do I... Oh, but I don't have good strength, do I? I mean, that's going to impair my ability to get the sword, too, because then, like, grapple or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Can you cast spells?
Certain spells. I do have... I think I have one spell slot left. I could try command. Command shush.
You could try command, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is probably more than I could get, but between the goblin and the dryad, it's like who seems more More likely
The
to
dry-
raise an alarm.
Well, the Dryad's
Or
no longer paralyzed and
Mhm.
not being currently in combat. Not engaged in combat with anyone specifically like the Goblin is right now.
and you got the goblin, like you bloodied the goblin in one round. As long as you make it to another round without the goblin saying anything, you should be able to take him out.
Yeah, I think he
Wow.
goes after me.
Gotcha, yeah. So maybe I could attempt for the Dryad.
I think so.
Say.
I mean, go for it.
Although they rolled a 19.
On their
It
wisdom.
was on the
Save?
die.
It was on the die.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to die.
Okay. Because, get my do. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna double check. Yeah. Because it is a DC 12 save. So it's less, more than 50% chance, but not that much more. I will. Yeah, I will try. Okay. Yeah, I will command, and I'll use one of them that's already written. So halt. The target doesn't move and takes no actions. Which I assume includes talking. Hopefully,
Right, it would take no actions.
say that again.
That's correct. It would take no actions.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I will just point and say halt.
Okay.
And a little bit of like water splashes. It's a DC 12 wisdom save
Okay. On the Dryad?
on the Dryad.
Let's roll a natural one. So
Woohoo!
Very
it's
nice.
really lucky for you guys that she keeps getting out because she could be a problem for you.
Yes. I am so glad that worked. That would have been very disappointing if not.
Very lucky, honestly, because she has pretty decent wisdom.
And I'm out of spell slots, guys.
Excellent.
Yeah, because I
Good job,
think I
Jenny.
gotta wait till a long rest. Yeah, I don't think I get
think so.
anything on it. Yeah.
Okay. Background to Seth.
Cool. So she cast what spell what did you just cast? Oh my gosh, I can't English. What spell did you just cast?
Command.
Oh. She halted the Dryad, so they're not taking any actions. It's like your whole person basically.
And it looks like you might be able to finish your guy off this next turn if it goes well, right?
I bloodied him in one turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna attack this Dryad because this is not going as smoothly as Seth hoped, but it's going way smoother than I expected. As for player,
Right.
so
Right.
I look at Ilya and I go, remember how I said, do you think we could both take them barehanded? Well, I lied. I don't have bare hands, and I'll cast Wolf Jaws. And one of my hands transform into a powerful wolf-like jaw. So it's basically, I just have a wolf head on my hand, I guess. And I attack the Dryad. And that is a dirty 20. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Cool. I now do 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
Which one is the d8? That's the d8. Oh, that's not as nice as I hoped. Also not as nice. So that is 6 plus 5, 11 damage. And they're halted. Can they resist? Never mind. I just choose. I can just choose to do it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. So I'll just choose to do it. They're now grappled with the wolf jaw. and they can choose to they can try to escape on their turn. But until they do, the DC is the same as my spell save, so it's 13. But until they have done it, they take damage every turn and are grappled.
And then, and the command that they must follow the command on their next turn.
Yes.
So you've got one more turn to go. Hopefully, you can get her.
What was the damage on that?
It was so that's 11.
11. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Next up,
Kill the goblin.
is Ilya.
Excellent. All right. I attack the goblin.
All right. Roll your attack.
Does a 24 hit? I imagine it does.
Yeah, that's it.
7 damage. Does that kill him?
No.
Dang. Okay. Another flurry of blows.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Thank gosh.
5 damage.
Okay. 1 second here. He's still up.
Oh, no.
Dang. Okay. 1d20 plus.
The goblin's health bar grows back.
The last one's a miss. That's an 8 to hit.
Yeah, that misses.
I forget if it, because I don't have my monk character up right now. I forget if it costs a key point, but anytime that you succeed on flurry of blows, then you can choose an effect, can't you?
That's higher level.
That's higher level.
Yeah, I'm only level 3. I think that's like empowered strikes, I think, or something of the kind.
Well, it was just or maybe it was a subclass I took. I don't. Let me.
Like things like stunning strike, and those are.
I don't have that yet.
Okay.
And if I had weapons, I could be doing a lot more damage because I'm a Kensei monk.
Oh, what I was looking at was open hand technique.
I don't think I have that yet.
Okay. And
Okay. Your turn is over, though?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. It is the goblin's turn, who looks very scared of dying because he is very close to death. And he reaches into his pocket, pulls out a tiny bottle of smoke, and casts a spell. And this is going to be Creeping Darkness. And an inky black cloud of darkness is going to, let's see. It's inside a 20-foot sphere, so whoever's 20 feet. Oh, that's just going to get Ilya, and Jenny was out of the way, so we'll just be on Ilya right now. Ilya's getting inside a little bubble of darkness as this goblin then scrambles away.
But okay, do I get an opportunity attack though, regardless?
Does Ilya?
Okay, actually, first, before he's scrambling away, you need to make me a wisdom saving throw, Ilya.
Okay.
When you get hit by this cloud of...
Okay.
Sand. Yeah, you got pocket sanded back.
Yeah, okay. Wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's 5.
You are blinded and deafened, so I don't think you know that he's leaving your area. When he does. So, you also don't know that he is raising the alarm. Everyone around you does because he's gotten real loud as he is attempting to make his escape.
Shoot.
Cool. He's headed towards the other side of the. He doesn't want to leave through the door because he thinks Jenny will get him there. So he's headed towards the other edge of the tent. But he's running and yelling. And then it is the Dryad's turn.
Who is halted?
Who's gonna halt?
Who is halted. So she's stuck. That's fine. Okay. Great. Jenny, we're back to you.
Jenny,
Cool.
please kill him, please.
I don't have a weapon.
Bite him. I don't know. Are there weapons laying around in the tent? Have we looked?
No kidding.
And I'm out of spell slots. I can, yeah.
No random damage cantrips? No.
I have a cantrip for being a water genasi. I don't think that's going to help very much.
Tackle him. Tackle him. Oh no, man.
God. Sorry, I'm like looking at the. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how strong this guy is, but I could attempt to just smother him. Wait, I can wait, no, that's okay, hang on. I was like, I can do a thing, and I'm like, wait, that costs a spell slot.
Kiss him to death. I don't know.
But
You could grapple him.
is there any easily available water here? 'Cause I can move water.
Yeah, I mean, the goblin has a water skin on his hip.
Bloodbend him.
So does the Dryad. She's a fan of water.
Right. Can I? Okay, I'm not sure if this will count as more than one thing, so you tell me what I can get away with.
Sure.
But if I could attempt to take the water, grab a water skin from the Dryad who can't move right now, so that I don't have to worry about wrestling with it. And then attempt to. Okay, so I got two things. Like with my shape water, I'm like, I could either try and just move it to block his voice, like try and put it in his mouth and block his voice, or I could try to physically dump it in his mouth and freeze it.
Oh.
I mean, it says provided there are no creatures in it. It doesn't say anything about being in a creature.
That's fair. I like that logic, honestly. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, does he seem? Yeah,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that getting the water skin, opening the water skin, getting to the goblin and getting the water in his mouth, that is all going to be more than one action.
Gotcha.
And so you would not be able to get him muffled this round.
Okay.
Just because you have to get the water skin from someone else and everything, that's just a little too much for one action.
Okay.
But
let's see if we get it. If you take it with a bonus action and open it up. You know what? This is something you could maybe accomplish, but you're going to have to make a couple checks. And so it's something that you can maybe pull off.
Okay.
If you use your whole turn doing that, like your bonus action, and movement are all taken up in that.
Gotcha. Okay. Does it make any difference? I mean, still expecting to use up everything. Does it make any difference if instead of moving over like to him, if I just moved the water with my shape water to try and block, or is it about the same?
No, it'll be about the same because it's in a water skin that's not open since it's on someone's hip. It's easy enough to open, but that does take part of the spell.
Okay.
Would have to then do that work.
Gotcha. Okay. What checks should I expect to make for
You
this?
would need to make me an athletics check and either an arcana check or like as if you were making a spell casting attack roll.
Okay. Yeah, athletics I have +2 and my spell attack is a +4, which is better than my arcana. So I think I am willing to try it.
Okay. Let's see. If you get a 15 or higher on both of those, you succeed.
Okay. Let me just make sure I'm on the right page here.
Or we could say it's a cumulative DC of 30. So if the totals together are 30 or more, then you succeed for 2 15s, you know?
Yes. Gotcha.
Yeah. Game math.
Yes. Sorry, I was looking in one place and I'm just making sure that it is the same. Okay, yeah. This is 4. Okay. Okay. So you said it's an athletics check first?
Yes, athletics. And then you can either do an arcana check or a spell casting attack roll.
Okay, everybody cross your fingers. That's a 12. But you said
Yeah, it'll be a cumulative 30 is the DC.
Okay.
So if your other spell could make your other roll could make up for it. It just has to roll.
Okay.
Higher than a 15. That's what.
All right.
You have to roll an 18 total. Not necessarily on the die. I don't know what your bonus is.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or higher.
That's a 20.
Oh,
32.
No. I was there just in case. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pass out.
Not a natural, but yeah.
Okay, incredible. You parkour over to the goblin, open up his water skin, and put that water like in his face. Are you just trying to like gargle him, or are you freezing it in his mouth?
I am. Part of the reason I'm physically doing it is so that I can use the spell to freeze the water.
Okay.
I'm attempting to, if it'll. I mean, I want to quiet him down, and if I'm also cutting off his air supply, I'm fine with that.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, so he's got a mouth full of ice, essentially. He was opening his mouth to yell still, and now he's just like, just with ice all in his mouth.
If I'm able to get any down his throat, big ice cube filling up his,
Incredible.
I mean, have you ever accidentally swallowed an ice cube before? It's not pleasant.
It's not good. This guy does not look happy about this.
Yeah, cool. I'm just hoping that it got in enough that it is not easy to dislodge.
It looks pretty stuck on there because it's frozen like around his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's effectively cuts off his screams, so he's no longer yelling. Right. Although we will, Sumimpo, will you also roll me an initiative now, just so I can place you in this round somewhere?
Sumimpo is just out there hearing from a goblin that just gurgles out.
I'm not sure. I'm far enough away. I might not even hear that.
Fair.
That's a 15.
Okay, one second here.
And if nothing happens on my turn, I'll just hold my action is hold my action until an enemy comes out of the tent or comes close and pew.
You have the deer. You release them and we take too long.
I'm gonna release the deer.
Okay. Okay, so I have you in there, Sumit Po. We'll get to you because we're now at the top of the round with Seth.
Okay. So the goblin is dead.
No, the goblin is alive. He just has a mouthful of ice.
I look at Ilya and I just go, get her, and I take the wolf jaws off. And because it's a concentration spell, it's still up, which is wonderful. And I run over to the goblin. I hand bite him with the wolf jaws.
Okay,
I will remind you that it's only one turn that the dryad is incapacitated for. So
Yeah,
next
but
turn
I
she
go
won't be back.
next.
I know, but then we're
Yeah,
gonna,
but-
just gang up on it's we gotta kill this goblin.
This goblin is currently not raising an alarm, and I am on him.
Okay,
so
hold on. Well, let me clear. Hold on. I might be getting out of my. I need to get out of my head. Hold on. So when you say his mouth is full of water, like
Ice.
So I
Ice.
dumped a bunch of water in his mouth, and then I froze it, blocking his.
okay, so he doesn't have sound coming out anymore. He's not dead,
Correct.
but he's very injured, and she's basically suffocating him.
Yeah, he's effectively gagged and very few hit points away from death.
Okay.
I might be able to punch him with my 1 hit point of damage that I
Yeah,
do.
I
a couple
might-
times, but yeah.
To remember, Ilya is in a cloud of darkness and is. Well, you wouldn't know that he's blind and
Yeah,
deaf, but
he's
who knows?
blind and deaf, and I completely don't. I just know he's in a cloud of darkness. So
Yeah, that's all you know.
okay.
So, but I would say that the one who will not be incapacitated next round would be the higher priority, in my opinion.
Okay, so since this person is still grappled, I start the round off with them taking 1d8 of damage before anything else. That's an 8.
Okay.
That doesn't get the modifier, so just 8 damage, and then I'm going to attack with the hand again. Please.
Okay.
Mwah. And that's a 20, dirty 20.
That hits.
Cool. And so that's 2d8. Plus 5. So that's another 15 damage, and they're grappled again.
Oh, she's dead.
Oh, cool.
She's dead?
Yeah,
Huh.
she's dead.
And I use the rest of my I use the rest of my turn to move right up on the goblin.
The goblin is like, ah!
So the goblin was the beefy boy.
They have the same hit points.
How much damage did you do on the 2 wolf bites?
I did a pretty
11?
good amount of damage.
Well, just now he did 8 plus 15, and before he did 11.
8
Yeah,
plus
so- I don't know
if I'm
17
missing any.
damage? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the way this wolf jaws, I've also have no more second level spells, just so you know. But the wolf jaws does 2d8 plus your spellcasting attribute modifier, so that's a plus 5. So it's 2d8, and the first one I got a good amount, and then at the start of the turn, as long as grapple was maintained, it starts with a d8, and then I did another attack with it. So bad time for Gaba or for her.
Yeah, like I was shocked. I'm shocked the goblin is still alive. Honestly.
Well, I'm also missing a very important component of my class, which is a weapon.
Yeah, that's
You're
fair.
like, I make
Yeah,
weapon monk, and she
you're
goes, I
thinking
take
about
weapon. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
then it's me next.
Yes.
It is your turn. You are blind and deaf.
Do I get a save at the beginning or end of my turns?
Let me double check. No, you don't get a new save.
At all?
No, there's a way to undo that. You just have to get out of there.
Okay, I walk forward.
He leaves the space. Holy hell.
So what's your movement?
I have 40 feet of movement.
Okay, and you're inside a tent with a bunch of stuff. So you are like banging your knees and stuff against things as you walk until eventually you get outside of it, this 20-foot sphere.
Okay. And then,
And then
do I
you can
see the
again.
goblin and whatnot?
You see this, yeah, you see this goblin. There's like an iceberg coming out of his mouth while Jenny has him in a headlock.
I flying elbow him.
Okay, make an attack.
19 to hit.
That hits.
4 plus.
Please kill him so we can immediately loot and hurry up.
4 damage.
The front of his nose crunches and just caves into his skull, and he's dead.
All right, awesome. Okay, and the patrols never came inside the tent, right? They were just passing by.
I accidentally skipped over Sumit-po.
Oh.
Oh no.
Sumit-po sees that some patrols are headed towards you guys because they heard a goblin screaming.
Okay.
Hey,
Sorry, I forgot because I was wrapped up in this goblin and your blindness and stuff.
Well, I'm going to like study my I'm gonna have my fingers in like a pistol shape. Not that I know what a pistol is, but like sit down behind some log, rest my hands on the log as if I'm like steadying my aim.
You're sniping them.
Well, depending on how far away they are, because I said I was 100 feet away from the tent itself.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a full range of 120, so it...
Okay, yeah, they're just barely coming within your range right now.
Okay. Wasn't sure if they would be in range.
At least the deer.
You guys didn't actually leave the deer with me.
I know.
Okay, you said there's two
There's
of
a pair
them.
of them. Yep, there's two of them 120 feet away.
Well, I can only aim at one.
Alas.
And it's possible I might miss. But I might as well go pew, because...
Sure. Roll your attack.
I go pew! Because they don't need this. Pew goes pew!
20 to hit? Wow.
Oh,
20
that
to
hits. What did you hit them with?
Firebolt. A cantrip.
Okay, you hit one of them with a firebolt. What's the damage?
8!
Oh, very nice.
Nice. Cool. Now the alarm is being raised from outside.
Okay.
Lovely.
We hear the things going off. How big is this chest?
We're back on your turn. Oh yeah, yes, you've had your turn. The chest that Seth believes the spell book is in, it's a medium-sized chest, so like about 4 feet long.
Is it locked?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna use my bonus action for my remaining attack that I don't need to use a key point on to just try and kick the lock off or something.
Sure, go ahead and make an attack.
11 to hit.
Roll some damage.
Okay. 5 damage.
You've got a splinter in your knuckles from the wood that you've splintered a little, but it's not enough to get in.
Okay. In that point, who among us is strongest? I think it would still be Jenny.
I do not have strength.
I have a -1.
I literally told you that if I pick the chest up, I can just transform into an animal.
Okay, then
and
that's
it'll
right.
It is 4 feet long. Does that?
Nope. Anything I'm holding or wearing turn into me.
Okay, and then I will use. I don't think I have a whole lot of movement. I think I only have 5 or 10 movement left.
Take the fucking component pouches or something. And then we go.
I just used my bonus action, so I was gonna move towards the side of the tent to leave.
Just loot it! Loot!
If you see a weapon, grab it and slice the tent side so we can run. Come, let's go.
I'll grab the scimitar, I guess.
You won't have enough You did use your bonus action to do that punch. You don't have enough movement to get all the way out of this tent, so you will, depending on how the combat outside goes, you'll potentially have next round to grab some stuff. You
Is
can't
it
grab it.
is it free object interaction to just pick something up?
Not looting it from a corpse.
But if he dropped it,
You can't pick up anything else. You've used your turn.
okay, all right.
Hey,
I appreciate the hustle, but no. Okay, that's Ilya's, and we are okay. They are dead. So now Jenny, back to Jenny,
Cool.
and you can hear the guards outside shouting, and so you know you've been heard, and then now they know there's someone out there attacking them.
All right. Okay, and Seth is gonna grab it and run on his turn,
mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So,
You did hear me say, grab the component pouch.
okay, there's a component pouch.
We saw the goblin take stuff out of
Oh.
a pouch and cast a
True.
spell.
You did see that.
Oh, cool. I will. I'll grab that, and if I can grab anything else with my action, like if there is anything else there to be grabbed that I can do with my action, then I will do that. If not, I will just grab the component pouch and I guess. Could I grab the component couch and the weapon he was holding? You said it was a sword, or did you? Yeah, that was what. Oh, that's what Ilya said he was going to grab, but he hadn't done yet.
The rapier's probably in the chest, so I was just gonna grab it if I needed to, but
Okay,
doesn't
I was
matter
just
whole-
like, if I'm grabbing this, if since it's on the same person, I was like, if I can grab it at the same time, I would do that.
Okay. So
Grab
you're one
it.
in the back. There's the scimitar on the ground. The component pouch. You can loot. You can use your action to loot the goblin. Essentially.
Okay. Cool. I will loot the goblin and then head towards where we want to exit from.
Sounds good. You're able to get to the edge of the tent with your movement, essentially, and you'll be able to make your exit on your next turn.
All right.
Okie dokie. Back at the top of the round, Sith.
All right, I grab chest. I turn into an axe beak. I run straight at the furthest part, the side of the tent, not towards the door, just the closest way towards where I remember we're going, and I run forward, axe face through the cloth, and I just go. I got 50 feet of movement.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
axe face. That's exactly what kind of bird. When I read the bird, I was like, "Is that what it looks like?" And that's exactly what it looks like in the picture.
Love it. Awesome. Sorry, you said you were going to be an axe beak, and I was like, I know, it's time.
It's time. Also, if one of
Awesome.
you
Yeah,
wanted to
you-
try and hop on, you probably could. I am a large beast.
You are particularly chunky this time.
It's true. I got a lot of junk in my trunk, so to speak.
Yeah. You are wobbling like mad toward the edge of this tent. In fact, you can even get out of it with the full 50 feet of movement there. You slide underneath the bottom of the tent and start waddling crazy out into the woods. And you can hear the guards are like, "Where did that bird come from? Somebody stop it!" Incredible. Swimming pow. The guards very concerned about this very fat bird that they're catching, and about whoever shot them.
Ew.
A
Yeah.
hit. Roll another damage.
This is Seth.
Yeah, I'm a bird.
Ew.
Incredible.
1 fire damage.
Awesome. Okay, Ilya, you.
Okay, I run to the woods. 40 feet.
Run! Incredible. After that, it is the guards outside. We will see here how the final bit of this escape goes. Let me go pull up.
They see a bird. They see a giant rabbit.
Yeah, they're like, what is going on in here? What? Okay. Ilya, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I would have dashed probably on my turn, but I will do that. 1d20
What would your total movement have been?
with a normal dash, that would have been 80. If it was double dash, then it would have been 120.
Okay, you'd still be in range.
Okay. Wisdom save. Why are they targeting me all the time? 20.
Okay, you save against that spell. And then let's see here. And then the other one. Wait, you all got out of the tent, right? Or is Jenny still in the tent?
I think
I
Jenny's still in
think-
there.
Yeah, I think you said I got like to the door of the tent.
Right,
So
you don't have it quite yet. Okay, I guess this other one's attacking the fat bird.
No, no, not me. No,
Uh,
please don't let it do this to me, Ilya. You need me to carry
Okay,
this
well.
frickin' box.
good news. He rolled really poorly on that spell attack. So, well, what's your AC as a bird?
Hold on, look, I gotta go back to the axe beak. I'm so worried. What did he roll?
Pretty low.
It's an 11.
Okay, this attack misses you. You lightning zaps right next to you as you're waddling.
I go squawk very softly.
I love it. Okay. What's your HP as a bird?
19.
Wow.
Yeah, the average is 19, or I could try to get the full 33 if I wanted to get 3d10 plus 3.
And this spell couldn't have even taken out your bird in one hit, so that's interesting.
I chose him because he was fast and and strong, but mostly because axe beak. I was like, I'll cut through the tents.
yes.
That was it. I was like, I could be a
Incredible.
horse or I can be an axe beak, and I said axe beak. It may be slower, but it sounds more fun.
Yes.
Okay, and so then we can tentatively exit initiative, as I'm assuming Jenny is going to be making a dash for the woods also on her turn.
Yes.
I'll just be
I
providing
had
cover
a
and
moment where I was
fire.
just like, wait, we're exiting initiative? Are you leaving me trapped in this tent? But no, I'm happy to just dash for the woods. Yeah.
She
We
just walks
sacrificed
out.
Jenny like we sacrificed Ryan.
She just walks out nonchalantly.
No,
They're
I
not
was
focused
second
on her at all.
after that. She's dashing for the woods. So, are you guys going to attempt to hide somewhere nearby or run as far as you can?
I'd say run as far as we can for now.
I keep running.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we're running.
can maintain the
Yeah.
shape
Go ahead and
for
just
an
make
hour.
me. This will be a group survival check.
Do I get any
Okay.
bird survival? Where's this bird?
I'm impressed with how well you guys did on it.
So am I.
23. 23 survival.
I'm just like running backwards, like pew pew, covering fire. Actually, wait. No, when the axe beak goes by, I will jump up on the axe beak and ride backwards.
Incredible, you're the gunner.
All right, you said survival, right?
Yeah, survival.
Do good, because I.
It's not good. That's with a +5.
It's better than me.
Oh, you're right.
Paul.
I got you.
Overall, that's an over 10 average roll, and we have some pretty high ones there. So you guys are A-okay. You run the duration of that spell for you as your bird. So you're for an hour out there running through the woods. You've lost them. You're also probably lost, but don't think you're being pursued.
We aren't lost. Tomorrow we can cast Guiding Hand and come right back.
And fall off another cliff.
Probably. Awesome. So yeah, you guys eventually come to a stop. You're in the woods, but you have the chest.
Let's hope this was the right chest. Be real awkward if it wasn't.
I'll just break in tomorrow.
Yeah. So what do you guys do if you? We're getting into like the early evening now.
We have no need to keep the chest intact.
But we
Actually,
also
exit.
did we have like even if it did contain? Well, I mean, I think the most important thing is a spell book. Anything else can be replaced. But also, did we even start out with like any tents or anything, or were we just
we were just naturing. That's why I was hoping we'd have a chance to go through there and get them silently. It didn't work, obviously.
That's right. I did say that I slept face first in a puddle. So
yeah. You guys shared bedrolls with like the kids at their camp.
Yeah. Cool.
And I think Nairi shared with you that one night that she was with you guys.
Yo, we slept on the ground and they were using me as a pillow.
That's right.
You guys have nothing. But the clothes on your back and whatever's in this chest.
All right, let's find out what's in this chest. We finally get the lock off, and it's like a Jack in the Box.
I grab Seth and like whack his head against it.
Oh, because he's the hammer or the axe bird. Yeah,
I would like to try. Well, no, because to get the chest out, I had to no longer be a bird.
Oh, dang it!
I want to cartoonishly try and use sleight of hand to lockpick the chest with like a little like claw, like I don't know, like a cat in a cartoon or something.
You want to try and pick it with your claw hands?
Yeah, not the wolf jaw hand, with my primal savage claw hand. It doesn't add anything extra. I just feel like it'd be funny.
Sure. You can go to make it like this would be like a sleight of hand, but you can use your spell attack bonus on that roll.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, 24.
This thing was already hit pretty hard with, so it's also a damaged block. So
24.
You do like break a nail doing this, which isn't pleasant, but you don't take damage from doing this.
Primal savage, by the way, it's fine. I'm just like, ow. I opened it.
You get the chest open.
I go, stand back, everyone. It might be booby trapped. And I open it, and I want to get first dibs of whatever's in there.
Okay, sure thing. Make a little investigation check for me.
Oh, that's not good for me. That's a 10.
A 10? Hey, your weapons are in there.
Sweet.
Yay.
I grab my rapier.
I stab him with my hand. I grab my rapier from him and my darts.
Okay. I was like, I have a divine sense, but I don't think it really helps because it's like if I can find anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. So I don't think that helps in this case.
It would have been interesting if we would have done that at the camp.
Yes.
Anyways, I throw Sumitpo's book at him.
Yeah.
I go, there you go. Now you can do stuff, right?
Yep, his book is in there. And then anybody else who's going to take a look in there can make an investigation check as well.
I'll do that as well.
I will also.
It's just a straight check for me. 13, which is what he got. So
I got a 10.
Oh, so I got better than you.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Daddy.
yeah, it's not a natural one though. It's
an unnatural one.
Yeah.
You like
So,
bonk your eye in the corner of the lid of the chest as you go to look at it. You're like, ow! You can't see it. No. As you take out your spell book and you look in there, you also notice something in the bottom of this chest that is a cloak that looks very familiar to you. It's yours. You're pretty sure.
What? I will kind of poke at it and lift it out.
Indeed. This is your old cloak. It is very familiar to you, but the only thing that has kept it intact is its magical qualities at this point. You know it's very old now, but definitely yours.
Ah. Most interesting. Hang on, I need to find Sumapo Zulu.
It
I look
is
in.
a cloak of displacement.
Yay!
I look in underneath where his cloak had just been with my 13.
Thing. Here, let me go check something real quick.
No wonder you guys couldn't spot it. It's a cloak of displacement.
Very much like, well, gotta be able to see, you gotta know it.
You guys helped me with this at one point.
Mm-hmm.
You guys helped me make this.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Huh.
I just heard a villager.
Yes.
No.
There are a few other things in this chest, a few other books that you guys don't recognize. There is some assorted armor and a few other weapons. Nothing that strikes any of the rest of you as familiar. But a few things that might be useful to you.
No belts.
Okay.
No doubt.
Could I take a look at Jenny? Can I take a look at that pouch I had you grab?
Oh, yeah, here. Oh, yeah, remind me what that weapon was that I picked up off the goblin and if I found anything else.
Oh yeah, let me go see what that weapon was. The thing you picked up off the goblin, that is so let me look at his weapons. That is a sword of wounding scimitar.
Oh. Nice.
And yeah, you spent a turn looting him, so you also got like a dagger. It's just a regular dagger.
Glad I wasn't
And
hit by
then-
that.
You got a couple portions of rations and his component pouch.
Nice. I'll take that components pouch. It'll be very useful. I will split the components pouch as best as I can with Sumitpo, actually. I'll go, I don't need
If
this
there's
for spells, do
any
you?
powdered silver or holy water in there, let me know.
Those
Ooh,
are consumable. I don't think we
unfortunately, no.
have any consumables in this pouch. Just
Yeah, there's nothing of quite of that rarity. They seem to be mostly the foraged type of spell components, other than like
Makes
there's that
sense.
smoke bottle, and then there's like different kinds of twigs and leaves and ash and fur and whiskers, things like that.
Cool.
nice. When you say like books and stuff, like what type of armors? Can we get like a list so we can divvy appropriately?
I'll get you guys a list and send it after the session. Sorry, I didn't have a specific list. I didn't know you were going to just yoink this entire chest with you.
I mean,
so
to
I'll
be
send
fair,
a list of
that-
specifically from you.
Of course, that's you would expect us to try and break into it there. Whereas my whole thing was like, oh man, if those guards hadn't been in that chat in there, I'd have been like, I would have wandered back into everyone as a cat and then just pooped out with the chest, and everyone would be like, what? And they'd be like, I found a box. I'm just gonna keep going to camp and stealing things. I think let's just stay here for days.
We like
Yeah, I can't allow
we
that.
could sit out of the camp and just perform raids every day.
Honestly, we've killed 3 people in this camp. They're probably
True.
not very happy at us. They're going to do a lockdown. We do need to not come back.
Well, I think we do need to go there for the inner circle.
We don't know that. This is one of
Well-
those times in like an RPG game when you go somewhere that's obviously not meant for your current level, and you come back thematically later when you're higher level.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll get a list for you guys of everything that was in there. But yeah, definitely you got your weapons. You have what you got from the goblin, and then that cloak of displacement. And yes, indeed, Actually, all of you go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Don't worry, it's not bad.
It's about our memories.
Memories. I got a 17.
I got a 17 on the die, but it's a wisdom
He said
save.
a wisdom save.
So that's a
Yeah.
20. What is 5 plus 7? That's a. Oh my gosh, my brain. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22! It's a 22! Oh my gosh. It's late. It's almost midnight. For me.
Do we have Jenny?
1 sec. Sorry, I accidentally clicked the wrong wisdom save. Okay, that's plus. Ha! That's a nat 20 for 24.
Incredible. In that case, yeah, all of you now are able to remember something to do with this cloak of displacement that is made from the skin of displacer beasts. And you remember you were all a part of it. All of you except for Sumitpo were part of a team working with the princess at one point when you guys found Sumitpo being attacked by these things and saved him. And then helped him make this cloak of displacement because he became part of the team after that. And you remember something about that encounter made everybody really, really sure that you all were the group indicated by this prophecy.
Do we all
Wow.
realize we're having this realization at the same time, or is it like it just triggers each of our memories individually?
It's trickling into your memories. It's not like you're having a joint flashback, but it is. You all shared that experience, so it is jogging all your memories similarly.
I'm gonna look up at everyone and be like, guys, I think this cloak is Sumitpo's because he's very easy to hit.
What?
Also, I think that talking floating skull was right. I think we're the
Right.
chosen ones.
If only we could give this cloak to Ryan, it would look so good on him.
The two of them.
Someone dropped him, I don't know. I look around guiltily.
Well.
We'll avenge him.
There we go.
I mean, technically, it kind of already did. I killed Naira.
Nairi.
Nairi. I'm already forgetting her.
To be fair, I did a lot of that damage as well. And I, killed the dryad. All that one was all by myself. That was all me.
Yeah, you killed that dryad all by yourself.
I think I'm the heavy hitter here because you have to do a bunch of little rabbit punches with your soft fuzzy hands.
Well, I think I was the only one who actually did damage to the goblin. And I was missing my weapon.
I think so. Yeah, because you killed the goblin. Jenny got him gagged and let you finish him off before he escaped. And then then Seth won.
To be fair, guys,
one-on-one.
I don't think we're a stealthy strike squad. I'm coming to the conclusion that we come in and break things and hit people, and we're not, sneaky people.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't seem to be in our skill set.
But
No.
I found out tonight I could turn my hands into wolf heads, so.
That's crazy.
You missed that, Sumitpo. My hand was a wolf head. And it really
And your face was an axe.
It really wanted to rip out that lady's throat. And I wasn't sure what would happen if it swallowed because it was my hand.
Wait, your hand was like a wolf head?
Yeah, my hand became a wolf's head.
Nice.
Like,
That sounds disturbing.
I in my brain I was just picturing that like you were just it was the way you were describing like a wolf paw, but no, that is very cool.
No. The spell is called Wolf Jaws.
Nice.
I was like, oh, that's crazy. Who would do this? And then I thought of a scene from in the Legends of Adventurous. They have a in one of their sides or in one of their main campaigns called Icebound. There's a guy who literally turns his fists. Each fist becomes a shark's head, and I was like, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right.
Awesome. Okay, so are you guys making a camp for the night, or where are you headed this evening after retrieving your stuff and escaping?
Well, we'll eventually want to go back, but I imagine people need to get their spell slots back, and I need to get my key points back.
We need to go to the princess.
Right. But didn't we need to go to that camp for whatever reason?
It
No.
sounds like she's in a big fight, so maybe we need to wait to show up until we are strong enough to help her.
That's a fair point.
Let's run around
do we
killing
think we're-
rats.
Do you think are we strong enough to help these people here?
Well, I feel better than I did this morning.
Mhm,
I want you
same.
know.
That's good.
We can slowly kill people on the outskirts like guerrilla warfare tactics, but eventually,
Or we could
Like-
probably rush to the middle.
Well, here's the thing: if we rush to the middle, who is to say they will let us in?
And
That is a
also, then we're
fair
just
point.
stuck, between a rock and a hard place.
They don't know who
That's
we
the
are.
thing. No.
I mean, we've
And
killed
maybe-
a couple of them.
That doesn't mean anything
So-
to them. Think about it. If you were besieged by someone, why would you not think it's just some tactic to sneak people into your camp and slit your throats?
That's a great
Yeah.
idea. We sneak into their camp and we slit their throats.
Didn't we determine we are not sneaky like that? I just said that we're not sneaky people.
I mean, you're not sneaky, and I'm gonna try and sneak.
Sure, roll a stealth check. Everybody roll perception.
7. I rolled a 7.
Everybody roll perception.
I jumped 20 feet in the air and landed in a tree.
I'm busy.
18.
I'm busy reading my spell book.
True. So it posts the reading spell book.
18.
I see you.
I see you.
What was your
I
Seth?
rolled a 7. Oh, he rolled an 18.
I rolled an 18.
Again. Nice.
Incredible. Ilya, you jump up into a tree. You actually kind of get stuck in a web up there. And as you all watch him get stuck, you realize there's a really big spider up there.
Ah, I stab it.
Then the spider sees Ilya stuck and goes, sorry, I can get you down. Hold
What?
still.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is this is this like a giant, like human-sized spider, or is this like normal spider but big?
Or
Like
Aragog.
tarantula.
Giant spider like that you could ride on. This is huge.
Nice.
So, one of Aragog's lesser children.
Yeah.
Who's a
I'll
lot
get you
more
down.
polite.
I wasn't expecting you to jump up here like that.
We weren't
That's
either. We're
yeah.
so
No,
sorry
it's fine.
that he got in
I-
your base of
I-
operations like that.
Yeah, the problem's mine. Sorry. Yeah. I didn't know that you could speak.
What's your name?
I mean, I don't think we've met, so I don't know that you would have had any opinions about me.
No, I
Let me
guarantee you.
rephrase that. I didn't know that spiders could speak.
Well, that's
Oh.
racist.
Well, not all of them can. I'm special.
I can see that. You seem very wonderful.
Thanks. Hang on. There's probably going to be some stuff stuck in your fur for a little bit. There's nothing I can do.
That's okay. I shed fur pretty quickly.
Do you want me to lower you down, or do you want me to just like cut you?
Just drop him.
I'm pretty
Just drop
pretty
him.
live.
Okay.
I can drop down.
Nips you loose so you fall to the land, but you don't get hurt because you were jumping just as high as you would jump.
Yeah.
And then the spider actually comes down slow. She's like, sorry, I was waiting
for a good moment to introduce myself. I didn't want to scare you.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. We were actually having that problem the other day, weren't we? With that person we met on the road, right? We didn't want to scare them.
Turns out that maybe we should have scared them.
They kidnapped us.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to do that
Not
anymore.
that we think you're going to do that. Its logic was it was a flawed fallacy.
No, that's fair.
What's your name? And I hold out my hand as if to shake, even though I am on the ground and also, with the spider. I don't know the hand
Funnily enough,
situation.
I am also reaching a hand out to shake. I'm just like, I'm Seth.
I'm Yolanda. As the spider reaches out 2 hands and shake. Well, two spider.
I also reach out my hand to shake.
Yep. Shake hands with all of you at once.
Sumipo, get over here. We're all shaking hands with Yolanda.
Oh, wait,
Sumipo,
that's
this is
what?
Yolanda. Yolanda,
Oh,
that's
hi.
Sumipo.
Hi.
I'm pointing at Sumipo.
Hi. Pleased to meet you. Sorry, was distracted. Hello.
Understandable. I know you just got your book back, so.
Yes, yeah.
I thought I might be able to help. You guys seem a little bit lost.
Oh, so lost.
And, I'm just wondering. I've been picking up some clues as you've been sitting here talking. Are you like the heroes?
Is it because I said
The ones
the
that died?
chosen ones?
Yeah,
That could mean so
But,
many things.
But yes.
it can mean a lot of things. Like you knew the princess.
DM, I rolled a 17 on insight. Does this seem like a
Sure.
bad thing? Have I learned
you know
my
what?
lesson? Should I not be telling people this yet?
I mean, you do think to yourself, I wonder if we should be telling everybody our entire backstory. But Yolanda is not giving off any sinister vibes, impressively, for being a giant spider.
I just go, I mean, that's what we're told, and that's what we're starting to remember slowly. So, yes.
Great, good. Oh, good. Thank goodness. A lot of people are kind of starting to lose hope you are ever going to show up, which is kind of going to cause problems for you. It's caused a problem that you've already encountered, I fear.
Oh yeah, the camp that kidnapped us and we had to kill 3 of their people.
Yeah, a lot of people are tired of waiting and just want one side to win, and they think that one side is already lost and should just give up.
You never lose until you give up.
Yeah, by virtue of the fact that it's stalemate means that one hasn't lost. That's kind of circular, and I guess not circular logic, but
There are just many people who believe that letting Mirai win couldn't possibly be worse than what this currently is. I don't think that is quite true. I have my concerns. But, I don't know how long you guys have been back.
I look
What
at
day
my
is it?
wrist like there's supposed to be a watch, but there isn't, and I just go, I think 2 days. It's 2 days. I think 2 days, yeah.
probably
Mhm.
2 days, yeah.
Yeah, 2 days.
So you
Busy
might
2 days.
not know. It's pretty bad out here for a lot of people.
There was a village full of children, and all the adults were dead. And we saved one child before it died to what the adults had, and it was just wind beating a child to death.
Yeah.
And we taught them how to cook and how to catch things without killing them.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's very good. They will be attacked more because Mirai will keep until
Oh, wait.
a group surrenders. She keeps sending more.
Guys, we told the bad guys that there was a village full of children that are unattended.
All right, so we need to
What?
he's joking.
We didn't know. I mean,
Oh no!
That's enough joking, Seth.
Look,
you shouldn't joke anymore. I'm going to roll persuasion.
If they know,
Deception.
I mean, if they know it's a bunch of kids, they probably won't kill them all. If the kids surrender, which they probably can be scared into doing, so probably they won't all die.
I mean,
I'm not
they were
convincing.
protected by.
Oh, right, they have their own guards, and the guards. The problem is, if you stay in there, if they're just a bunch of kids, they probably will just starve unless they leave. So that
Well, no,
that's not great.
the person
What
we
if we
told is
find?
dead.
Let's.
Oh, that's true, but she might have snitched.
And she didn't tell anyone else. You killed her
I mean-
before she had a chance to.
Well, she was talking to her sister about us. I don't think she told her sister about where the kids were.
That
And then I made her head explode.
cool.
That's
Well,
for another day.
I don't think we mentioned where, but we just said that we were looking for a place because there was a different place with a bunch of kids. Did we say the name of the camp? We might have. I don't remember saying it.
remember the name of
Knowing
the
us,
camp.
for the last 2 days, we probably did.
well, that's
Or
unfortunate.
Thought
like
she was
just the
good.
name of the camp.
But maybe it's for the better for them. If it's just a bunch of kids, they're not like a stronghold. They just need some help. I don't know.
We've been
Ah,
lost and essentially born yesterday. All we know is that we need to head to the Blue Mountain to rendezvous with the princess. We have ways of getting there.
good.
I'm going to be blunt here. Are you on the side of the princess?
I would like to be, but my kind is not particularly recognized by her magics as someone to protect. It's unfortunate, but many like me are not. Are sided with Mariah. We are particularly vulnerable to her
Influence?
interferences.
I'd like to make a insight check because
The spiders are politically divided.
Sure. Inside check.
I'll also insight if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm asking bluntly because we've just been essentially betrayed, kind of ish.
Wait for Jenny to come through before I.
Ilian seems like he is insightful, so I will give him guidance.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay.
I was looking at my level 20 sheet for a second, and I didn't realize that I was, and I was like, plus 11 insight. What? Guidance is 1d4, right?
Yes. I don't have very good insight, so I guess I have a +3. I could try.
That's a 9.
Nice.
That's a 9. I rolled a 3, and the run d4 was a 1, and then I added +5, and that's only 9.
Well, Sumipo and I got 18, so.
You and Jenny, you get the feeling Yolanda does want to be sided with the princess. She does believe in that. But also on an 18, you get the feeling when she says my kind, she's not necessarily talking about spiders.
Where are you from, Yolanda? What's your story? Also, I feel like I'm being rude. You got the gist, but maybe we should tell you. I'm Jenny.
I'm Ilya.
Yes. Hello. I caught most of your names, I think.
And Seth and Sumipo.
Yes, hi.
But yeah, what is your story?
My story? I'm not. I'm not any kind of adventurer. I guess I am out here, kind of doing things on the.
Have you always been a spider?
No, I'm not always a spider.
Oh. What else are
Would you? Well, here, just a moment. You might want to look away. It's a little gross. And she starts kind of melting and looks a little orange until she reforms and looks like a drow woman.
Oh.
Sometimes I look like this.
Nice.
The spider body is like more useful for staying alive out here on my
That
own.
that tracks actually, like with being able to walk on anything and everything, creating webs for your own highway,
Yeah,
and quite perhaps a
people don't
wider
think I can
diet.
talk, so they don't ask me questions. Sometimes I can be a poisonous fog. That's not very fun for me, so I don't do it a lot.
Did you say fog as in weather or frog as in an amphibian?
Fog, like mist, like vapor.
Okay, I wasn't sure which way.
Yeah.
I would have thought that one would be fun, but I guess not being embodied could be disorienting.
Yeah, all I can do is just sort of, I can't really like talk or see much. I just kind of feel vibes and float around. And you know that it's a lot easier to accidentally kill people as a toxic mist. So I don't like to. I don't like to hang out that way. I might get the wrong person.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to summary again. So you would like to be on the side of the princess, though you are, I don't want to say kind, that seems wrong. Maybe
People.
racist, but your people are prone to being influenced by my magically, I assume, and remotely. And
Culturally too, unfortunately. But I don't think it started out that way. I think it was an unfortunate. It's been a long time.
she's had time to grow her influence, etc.
There are spells you can do to influence a person's mind, and the more you do it, the more difficult it becomes to tell what things were their influence and what things were not.
Lovely. We're
So I
gonna
kind of ran
be.
away.
You ran away?
Fair point.
Yeah, so I'm kind of in hiding from Morai's armies.
Okay.
Do you need assistance?
I mean, I'm pretty good at hiding.
You do sound pretty good at hiding, yeah.
I'm very much hoping you guys can make that less necessary by winning.
That's our plan.
That might take a while, though.
Yeah.
For this camp, look, we know a few things. That there's the camp with the children that needs help, preferably responsible adults.
Right.
There's.
You're adults?
I'm an adult.
We
too.
have other tasks.
No, but I mean, like, we can be. I also didn't say we're responsible adults. I just said we're adults.
Yes. And then there's also this camp here, which is under siege. Okay, different question. Do you know of others here who can or want to help?
What do you mean by here?
Within 30 miles radius.
30 miles. I'm not sure. I know the best place to find the most organized group of those loyal to the princess. I don't have a great word for them. They called them the rebels and the things, but it's not politics. I haven't had to talk to anyone in a long time. In the catacombs of the old city is where they've set up. That they are able to defend. Her power is much stronger there, I believe, from all the bones.
Lovely. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Kim, can I just insight check to see if we're the bad guys or not?
Absolutely.
It's been in the back of my mind this whole time, but I
Are we the baddies?
are
Yeah.
we the
I almost got
baddies?
it.
23.
You are getting the sense that this is a complicated situation, but also given the things that like Yolanda has said about her people being influenced, you don't think that one side, if there are problems with the princess's side, the other side isn't just the good guys.
They're using more insidious tactics, and our prince is just like, well, I can use bones, man.
Yeah, your princess is a necromancer, and these people are like, yeah, they're using like dominate person and stuff to mold child soldiers.
Yeah. It's like, I can use bones, that doesn't make me evil. I just have bones, that's my aesthetic.
Yeah,
Alright.
so like, sure, you know, maybe the princess isn't perfect, but you know, you don't feel like you guys are the bad guys. You just have an aesthetic.
Okay, that's fine. I can live with the aesthetic, I just wanted to make sure.
No, that's fair. I did kind of play with the aesthetics of the different sides on purpose that way.
I think it's fun.
But yes, I was like,
I don't know if it's within 30 miles. I think it's a couple days from here.
Okay. So not necessarily nearby. And you are in hiding.
I am in hiding.
And
I
so
probably would not be welcomed at the catacombs if I were like traveling with you. I would probably not be
I was
trusted.
thinking more of asking you. I understand that you are hiding now, but I was thinking of asking you either to help us with this camp here, or having you go back and watch over the children.
Oh. I can try that. I really should not get involved with this particular nearby camp.
That was my thought as well. This
They-
camp seems to be doing decent enough, but there's children back over there, and
Right.
you're an adult. You can, at the very least, with the ability to be a spider, you can web up some structures, traps, help them with food. They didn't know about how to breed rabbits, for example.
Oh, poor kids. All
That's
alone.
Which is why we taught them to not kill them immediately.
Right. I can go check on the kids and see what. I don't know if I'll be able to get into their camp. I don't know if their guards will let me in.
The guards
probably-
will likely not, but you could
We
still.
can escort.
No, the guards won't care if she's escorted.
It's
So-
unlikely I'll get inside, but I can, I'll do what I can from nearby.
That's all we can really ask, is that you do what you can, and quite frankly, even if you provide hidden help and you don't necessarily show yourself, that would still be a help.
Fair. I can always do stuff. I mean, unless I transform in front of people like this, nobody knows that the spider and the lady are the same person usually. So
Yeah.
that helps.
So
Okay.
if you could go do that, that would be a weight off of our minds.
Sure.
Thank you.
Do you guys have a map?
That was part of why I was saying maybe
Hang on.
we escort her there because we might need
I-
guided cans to get there because I'm not sure all the stars are down. So it's a little
DM,
bit cloudy. I can't.
I am now, because I'm a Kensei monk now, I am now proficient in calligrapher or painting supplies.
Hmm.
Could I draw a map really pretty well?
Do we have
Sure.
supplies for it though?
Yeah.
Dirt.
Ooh, good question about having supplies for that.
I'll do
Like
it in the dirt
components.
first.
Yeah, you
Um,
could draw one in the dirt to give her directions.
I'll do that.
Checking in the component pouch and as well as the chest to see if there's anything in there necessarily.
Also, there was the implication that we might be lost. How are we feeling about that?
There's guiding hand. We can.
True.
Well,
make a
yeah, but for
way.
drawing a map, like, unless we're saying, oh, that's like if you're using the camp, if the spider, if Yolanda knows where the camp is and we're using that as a guideline, then I guess you could do that. But as like from where we are,
That's true.
I'm not sure.
She does seem to know where the camp you guys came from is, so you can use that as the reference.
Yeah, the meadow
okay.
camp.
So,
She knows where Beaver Pond camp is.
would you say we have most of the basic things from a component pouch that aren't consumable?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have any like paper? Does anyone have any paper or anything like that?
I'm
I
drawing on the
do.
ground, man.
I do have paper here in this spell book that I deliberately do leave for taking notes.
I was going to say, technically what I can do is I can cast a spell called Moon Rune. We can write out the instructions and guidance to get into the camp, and it will only be visible when purposefully looked at by Yolanda alone until she reaches camp. And then after that, the spell will dissipate, never to be visible unless she's trying to find her way to that camp specifically.
Oh.
The only other way someone could read it is if they cast like True Sight, and at that point,
Is if what? You cut out.
if they cast True Sight, and at that point, it's a whole other story.
You keep cutting out.
Oh, so it's only visible to people outside of the conditions I set for the spell if they cast True Sight.
True sight. That makes sense. Yolanda's like, well, I can't make paper, but I can like weave spider silk stuff into like pretty solid fabric.
Well, can you remember this diagram right here that I've just made?
Yeah, I can do that. If you guys wanted a paper to write on, I could make a piece of spider silk for you to write on if you wanted.
That sounds
I don't know if
pretty
that'll
cool
help.
Regardless.
What?
I said, that sounds pretty cool.
I'll make you some before I leave. Okay, great. And then, do you guys need directions to find the catacombs?
That
Yes.
sounds like a good idea.
Okay. You know what? I can make you guys a map. I'm gonna have to turn back into a spider.
Okay.
Okay.
Turns back into a spider and starts collecting some sticks, and she makes a frame and starts weaving spider silk and making like a woven map in this frame of sticks.
Nice.
Okay. It's not going to be the most precise because I am not a cartographer. But this will get you. There's the camp you just came from. She points with her spider arm to like a knot in the web that she has made. That's Beaver Pond Camp.
Yes.
It's where we are right now. Over here are the mountains. This one is the Blue Mountain, where you will need to go eventually. Much closer to you, she points. These are the ruins of the old city. This is where the palace used to be. This is where a lot of ruins are. Underneath it is the catacombs, where there is the biggest resistance stronghold.
Okay.
Oh, and she marked a couple other places. These are places you probably want to avoid because those are Mirage strongholds.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. Also, there's a more people like me. We don't always look the same.
Right. Yeah.
And
yeah.
can be dangerous. Our natural abilities are not to be trifled with.
Understood.
One of the things that we can do is, like detect thoughts and stuff. Kind of resistant to magical attacks, so be wary of that.
I just hit things really hard for the most part.
That's good. That's
Resistant to magical attacks or non-magical attacks?
magical.
Okay.
Morai has some very powerful warriors and mages under her command. So be careful, and some of them have very, very powerful artifacts at their disposal.
That would track.
We just found an artifact of ours that was lost for a while.
Oh, that's good. It'll be good for you to have those too. Yeah, I mean, particularly if you head back towards Beaver Pond, which I don't really recommend, but if you do, the one in charge over there is one of my sisters. She's very scary and very, very dangerous.
Okay.
Well, is there anything else I can do to help you all before I go find those children?
Is this a good place to rest for the night?
Oh yeah, this is where I had set up my camp. She points up to where there's a canopy of webs above. She's like, this is just kind of where I've been living.
Okay, cool.
If I may ask one more favor of you, could you make us some bedrolls?
That might take a little while. Oh, unless okay, cool.
I mean, it will take me like an hour or two.
Yep.
But I can do that.
If that is fine with you. We woke up with close to nothing, and it would be much appreciated if we could sleep well.
No kidding. Yeah, I'll see if I can make you up some blankets and I can't. There's only so much I can do, but I can do the closest that I have to water-resistant webbing.
No problem.
That'd be great. And while she's doing that,
I don't mind the water, so it's all good.
Great.
Yeah. And while she's doing that, I'd like to forage for food.
Awesome. Make a survival check.
Okay. 19.
Yeah, you're able to forage for some food. You find a decent amount of plants and nuts, some eggs from a nest you can forage. You find some food.
All right.
Yolanda makes you guys some blankets and something tarp-like you can make a little tent out of.
Nice.
Very nice.
And if there's nothing else, she will start skittering off towards the kids.
Bye, Yolanda. Thanks for your help.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck. Please win and don't die again.
Okay.
We'll do our best. I look at everyone as she's going away, and I'm like, guys, did you know I can become a spider and probably also make web stuff? I never even thought of that.
Can you become like a
giant,
a spider like her, or like a little
like
spider?
a giant wolf spider, a medium-sized creature, just like her.
That's crazy.
I can't believe I didn't think of this. I was just like, oh, I'll be a big bird or a cat. I could be a spider and make fabric. It's canon that we can do that.
Indeed. There is some skill in the weaving part of it, but yes.
After I finished eating and whatnot, I put up the tarp thing as like the tent, and I push all our bedrolls together, and I'm at the head of it, and I assume my pillow position again.
Love it.
He knows the deal.
All right. We will wrap up here. Congratulations, guys. You got your stuff back and retrieved some other things as well. And you did not die.
Yay!
And Mark.
And you have found a sometimes spider babysitter for those kids. So that's good.
It's true.
Probably.
Yes. Spider Mama.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a spider mama.
I'm excited for next week because next week is my birthday.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
true.
I guess here's the question: do you want to cash in your birthday gift in this campaign, or do you want to get a birthday gift in the main campaign?
Well, yes.
I'm gonna tell you a secret, though. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I am starting to give you guys back your big items that you got.
That's what I figured.
So, like,
So it was mainly
if you
as
want
an incentive to get back one of my main items.
Gotcha. Okay, I was gonna say if you want something extra, that would take the place of your main campaign one. But if you're okay with your regular, the things you're already gonna get back.
I'm okay with the things I'm gonna get back already.
Okay,
They're
perfect.
they're already very powerful.
Yeah, I did let you guys pick out some cool stuff for that.
Yes, I hope not. I mean, we'll see what happens. But I'm like, yeah, I need that bell. But it'll be fine. I chose this path. Oh.
Yeah, good job, everyone. I'm impressed. I honestly was a little worried about tonight.
I was worried too.
Just because we messed up so thoroughly that very first time we did stuff.
You have recovered swimmingly.
Thank gosh.
Yeah. Because like I said, there's not a backup if one of you dies irretrievably. The game's just over. You just lose. But
I do think it would have been a good idea to have Simapo just hold on to the deer instead of not summoning them at all.